Squatter's life. What's up, guys? It is Tuesday morning. I'm opening up the store. I got my list here. What I normally do is after I open the cash register, I make a list of stuff that needs to be restocked. I'm also making a list of things I need to reorder, stuff we're like low on. I got to get some like semi-rigid grading cards because people like to use these a lot. Looks like we're low on like Crown Zenith UTBs and Temporal Forces booster boxes. We are going to be streaming on TikTok on Wednesday. It's gonna be our first break stream. It seems like things aren't slowing down with whatnot. It's just that we've kind of, not even by accident, just by the natural flow of things, we've gained an audience that just buys singles. So I think we're gonna make the move to just do singles on Whatnot, and then we'll do pack breaks on TikTok. So the plan for today is obviously do the inventory check. Today is not too much because I did a big, normally on Monday it's the bigger restock on like the shelves and stuff like that, so it's mainly just filling the displays cases with singles, so I will have to price that out. We try our best to keep to market, and how we find market is off TCG Player. If you're not familiar with TCG Player, it's a great place to buy a lot of singles for your sets that you're collecting. We're pretty high volume on TCG Player as well. We are direct sellers. Funny enough, I just finished this person's order here. It was 161 cards. That's crazy, right? You would think that's a lot of money, but look at this. Look at this. We're taking it home to the bank here. $23. Boom, baby. Yeah. Open a card shop. You're gonna make millions of dollars. If it can make money, I will make money off of it. So this order was mainly, looked like this person was just trying to complete some of their sets, that their older sets from like Sword and Shield. So it's a lot of commons and uncommons. It's not a lot of money, but the volume's high, right? Like I said, we're a TCG direct store. So what that entails is we have a big inventory of just singles and stuff like that. TCG Player sells the cards for us, and about 2 or 3 times a week we send a restock to them. So it's pretty cool. I would, like, not to brag, but just giving numbers, we probably do about 1,000, no, probably more than that, about 2,000 cards in sales a week, which is nice. It's a good flow of things. The big thing is filling the orders. I can show you what we got here. So here are the orders for today. Not too many. Yesterday we had about 20. So I'll be filling these. You can order for pickup, but as you can see, we have a lot more direct. Yeah, so we have 183 cards pending. We just sent I think 700 card order yesterday. 680 thing. Big numbers here, guys. Big numbers. I'm definitely a smaller shop. My goal is to get our numbers up on our inventory. As you can see, we only have 25,000 cards in our inventory, which is not a lot. So I'm gonna just finish doing this inventory check, refilling the displays, and then I'll show you how the card sorter machine works. All right. So checking on the low stock here. One thing is like having low stock is one thing, but knowing what to buy is another thing. So it's important to have tools, or I should say analytics, that help you discover what's like selling. I like Shopify. I'm not sponsored by Shopify or anything for this video. I'm just saying this is what I use. I've been using Shopify for the past 3 years to run my e-commerce store, and then opening my brick and mortar. They have an awesome POS system that integrates with your in-store items and your online shop. So your inventory stays the same, right? Shopify is great on figuring out what to keep in the store. The reason why I'm telling you this is because I'm a small store, I can't sit on product for too long. You know, like I don't have a big bankroll to just hold a whole bunch of different products and you know, just hope for sales, you know. So I have to be very strategic on what I order, and I can get more into detail on like startup costs and all that stuff. For me, it's obviously different for everyone, and some people risk to reward is different. But I really wanted to get things moving and get things started, and I did a lot of things not cheaply, but I really stuck to a budget. And you have to, you know, running a business, you have to stick to a budget. You can't just continuously buy things and hope they sell. So that's one big tool that I use to see what's selling in the store and what I need to rebuy. So obviously keeping Powday and Fates heavily stocked is one thing. 151 is another one that's really hard to come by right now. I only order stuff for, you know, a couple weeks out, because if I order too much, the cash flow, you know, that's like you'll hear that a lot from me or just business owners in general. Like you have to have a good amount of cash flow coming through, so you can obviously pay your bills. You know, I got employees to feed, I got myself to feed, and we're scraping the barrel as we get by. I'll get into more of like startup stuff on another video, but I just wanted to show you a little bit of that back end stuff. All right, I'm get finishing on this, and then we'll probably wrap things up on the vlog with the card sorter. I'll just show you the basics of it. All right, so what I'm doing right now is I'm opening all these commander decks. And the reason being is I can't sit on product. So sitting on product is not good for a card shop, because you always have to be buying product. Example, Outlaws Junction comes out on the 19th, and I have to purchase everything before I can sell it, right? We had a customer. So back to what I was saying, we can't sit on product because we have to purchase the new sets, right? So if I had a bigger bankroll, then yeah, but Murders at Karlov was not a good set all around. So, you know, sitting on $10,000 worth of product can't really do when you got to spend another $10,000 on Outlaw Junction. So it's very turn and burn here. But the good thing is once I have these open, I can just run them through my card sorter here. It's going to grab all the valuable cards and put it on a nice little spreadsheet for me, so I can then import it to TCG and sell the singles. And fortunately enough, the Commander decks are really good products to open. And I'm not saying just as a store, but for anybody, because the value is there. You know, like one of these Commander decks will run you like $40, $45, but all the reprints that they put in it are super valuable. So you actually make money opening these products and selling the singles. Now, as a card store, I do have sort of an edge because we have the TCG Direct, but they do take their fees, right? So I'm not getting 100% of the value of the cards, more like 70%, but that's fine. You know, 70 is better than 0%, right? Especially when we're trying to just make our money back and move on to the next set. I'm not a big Magic player. I just got back into it. But Commander's fun. So I hear good things about Thunder Junction. It's got like a old Western type of archetype to it, and apparently they've thrown a bunch of characters together that normally wouldn't be in the same story, so it makes it pretty interesting, right? I think Murders didn't do that well because it's a follow-up from, what is it, Crimson Vow, you know, with like all the werewolves stuff, and that wasn't really well received. Not because the story wasn't good, it's just there wasn't like a lot of good Commander cards that came with it. So this being a follow-up to that, they did do a lot better, but Draft is kind of a dying breed, and I'm not just saying that in my own opinion. They got rid of draft boosters. I got a customer. All right, so we got our card sorting machine going. Loaded this bad boy up. Now it kind of works like as a conveyor belt. It scans the cards in here, and then it places it in the proper bins. There's 13 bins on this, and basically you can assign each bin a certain category. Right now I have it kind of harvesting for valuable cards. So if it's a valuable card after it's scanned, it will go into this bin here, and everything else will be organized by color. It's pretty cool. So this thing runs while I do other stuff. Makes my life a lot easier. So while that machine runs, I am gonna be filling out the orders for today. We got about 12 fairly mixed stuff, and that's gonna probably keep me busy for the rest of the morning. And I have an employee coming in at 2:30 to close. And yeah, so let me know if you have any questions. That's gonna be my morning. It's gonna probably keep me busy for the rest of the day. One pack Magic, 151. Here's the deal. If I get a hit these two, get a free pack on the house. All right.
let's
I gotta get a hit. All right.
What do you define as a hit?
Huh?
What do you define as a hit? Like EX offender? Full art?
No, I need a hit from my.
Oh my
I'm just kidding. No, any hit.
I want 4 packs.
4 packs.
If you don't hit, then we'll buy you.
These Yu-Gi-Oh players, man. You give them an inch, they want a mile. Every single time. Every single time. All right, here we go. Hollow. That's a bad sign. Here we go. Electabuzz, Rhyhorn, Tangela, Golduck, Pinsir, Bills, Aerodactyl. I don't think I need that.
Oh! I know.
I pulled this yesterday.
Alright, let's see what's next. Mew.
Gengar.
This is technically in the reverse spot, so is this a hit?
Oh,
Okay.
Comment in the section if you think they won or not. All right, late.